Hey everyone, my name is Matt. Welcome to my shop. Today is December 24th and it's my weekly shop update. So biggest thing going on in the shop, probably the only thing going on in the shop honestly, is the highboy. Got a lot of progress done on that this past week, so let's take a look. So from last week I got the top 3 drawers all dovetailed together and ready to go. That makes all of the visible drawers all ready to go. And there are 2 hidden drawers that will go on the inside that I'll make a little later. But I'm really happy with the way the whole drawer front layout really turned out. These 2 drawers here are from one wider board, so the grain continuity between drawer number 4 and drawer number 5 here, really nice. And then up here, this is actually a book match of this board down here. So this section here with this really tight cathedral is actually just a book match from down here, which is a pretty cool detail. And what also worked out really nicely too is that the scroll board behind the drawers almost looks like a continuation of this grain pattern, even though it's not, which is pretty sweet. So this thing is, I think, yeah, this is ready for finish prep at this point. I'm gonna take this thing back over onto the assembly table, get it all finish prep, get it all ready for finish, and then start applying some finish to it. The finish prep process will include gluing together the drawers and getting those fit into the openings properly and all that fun stuff. But it's pretty exciting to be talking about that stage of the game because it's almost done. Although there is one last detail that I still have to make, which I started on earlier today, and that is are the finials. So I'm planning to do 3 upper finials and then the 2 drop finials on the lower case. I found a picture of a finial for the upper case that I really liked, printed out a picture and scaled it to the size that I want it to be in real life, and I'm using that as my pattern over on the lathe to turn those. I just started turning the urns, which is just this little section down here, and then I'll turn and carve the flame finial, and then the drop finial is going to look like this. That was the drop that I kind of went with. So some more turning here in my near future, but as I'm doing the finials, I'll also be doing the finish prep on here to kind of keep things rolling so that this can get done and out of here. Oh yeah! That's not all. So the other thing I did finally was I finished up the compartment up here that supports the drawers. So I hadn't glued in the top divider or the vertical dividers or any of the web frame behind it because when I was building this section, when I was doing the vertical dividers, I was doing it like in the middle of the night and I had the highboy upside down on the table, so I had these things labeled left and right. At some point I got them mixed up so they didn't fit correctly. So the distance from the divider to the scroll board is different on this side than it is over here. I think this is higher than it is on this side. So the right divider, which is now over here, had a cut that actually fit over here, but it didn't fit over there. And the alignment on the side here was off. So luckily I was able to salvage the one vertical divider, move it over here, and it still worked. But I did have to replace the right divider because there was a little bit of a gap here between the scroll board and the divider, which gets kind of notched around there. So finally got that done, replaced that, got it fitting in there nicely. I got all of the web frame stuff in there, so now this case is totally done. Hooray. And you can also see up in here these little, I don't know, holder things. That's where the hidden drawers are going to go. So I have a couple viewer projects this week for you. Both have videos in case you're looking for something else to watch during the holidays. So first one here is from Jeremy. This is a table that's made from maple that he milled himself on his sawmill and dried as well. So what's interesting here is he used the heartwood of the maple, the brown part of the maple, for the legs, and then used the sapwood type normal maple for the aprons. And those aprons are also live edge and pretty nicely curled as well. And then here is an awesome table made from Douglas fir by David. This is made from regular home center construction type lumber, and David talks a little bit about the process and methodology of using that material in the project. He also shows a really awesome way of book matching the whole edge of the table so that it appears thicker, and then that end grain looks really cool with that book match effect. So I'll have links to both those videos up in the cards and down in the description. Definitely check those out. Check out the channels. Really cool stuff. So I think that's about all for me this week. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope you're all spending some good quality time with your families. I know I am. I love it. So, thank you as always for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments about anything I talked to today, anything here in my shop, please feel free to leave me a comment. As always, I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, happy woodworking.